Declan Rice. The bid's coming in for Declan Rice. Well, apparently Arsenal have already tabled a bid, Graeme. The common thought is that Declan will leave West Ham United for something in the region of 70, 80 million pounds. Maybe slightly more, but
I don't think they would accept 70, Jim.
Go on.
They wouldn't accept 70 for him. I think it's got to be circa 100.
Yeah. I think David Sullivan's looking for north of 100.
And he's already said, he's stated that's his last game, that cup final, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's how prices have gone mad.
So is he more, Graeme, than what you said he was in your column back in February, when you said he's mobile and athletic, he covers the ground very easily, snuffs out danger, but ultimately I think he might be a centre-half.
I think he's mastered the... if you're looking for a top midfield player, forget the top, let's just a top midfield player. I don't believe he has enough cute passing in him to be that. I think he'd be a really good guy that'd be great to work with, extremely athletic, senses danger, so he's got that part of a central midfield player's game. He's got that, so he can get himself into a position where the guys you're playing against want to find a strike or make a cute pass. He knows that, and not everyone can get that. So he's got that instinctively. What he doesn't have is a cute and clever passes when he gets in the last third. I think he's a little bit of predictable when he gets on the ball, personally.
How will it end, do you think? I mean, will it end with I think Sullivan said some weeks ago, Simon, 120 plus add-ons. It's a waiting game, but you might get it.
If he's got competitive tension in the marketplace. If there's only one club comes to the table and offers 80 million quid, that's the end of the discussion, isn't it? He's got two choices, then take it or not sell him. Right? If there's a big auction, if they're able to engineer and whip people up into a furious bidding war, then they'll be the beneficiaries of it.
Who else is in for him?
Well, at this stage we're talking
Arsenal made a bid of it.
Arsenal have made a bid. They fully expect other bids from other clubs, and I'm not sure they're wrong.
Well, they're not going to say that's the only bid. They're going to try and sell it, aren't they?
But here's the thing, Graeme. If he goes to Arsenal or wherever he goes, can he make the step up that he would need to make? Yeah.
It'd make Arsenal better. Would he personally get better? Not sure. I think, what is he now, 25? 24, 25?
I think he's a bit younger than he.
I think you've got that cuteness of, we talked about Maddison before. He's got that in abundance. Looks one way and thinks at the other. He's got that final ball.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's something you can develop. I think that's something you've got or you've not got. I mean, there's no doubt it'll be an asset to whoever takes him. I mean, he's and I bet he's a great boy to work with. And this is not a criticism. We're talking about someone who's been worth 100 million quid. But for me, the top midfield players have what he has and have the cuteness of play further up the field, and they score goals and they create chances.
Yeah.
His record is 204 games, 10 goals, 10 assists. That you're not talking about a midfield player. When you speak to a midfield player, to what position you're, I'm an attacking midfield player. How many goals do you get? Oh no, I'm not. That's not the priority for me. Well, you just said you're an attacking midfield player.
It might change great if he goes into a better side, mightn't it?
Well,
I'm not entirely sure Frank Lampard's record when he played for West Ham was as compelling as his record became. Obviously, a larger body of work, but he became a much more prolific goal scorer playing for
Chelsea. You need to score more. You only get 55 at Liverpool.
Let me tell you, how many games?
350 odd games.
How much am I ahead of him?
Not much.
And I was playing in the very best team. What do you mean not very much?
Well, not much when you break it down.
Well, 200 games, 10 goals.
Yeah, you're
another
playing,
100 games, so he's going to get 50. I've got 50 odd. So
this
he
is
plays
a channel swimmer I'm insulting.
He plays another 100 games, he's going to end up with 15.
But you've got to price in the factor that you didn't price in, which was Liverpool, the dominant side.
And I'm going to factor
he was in the side, he's in the bottom
I'd
tier.
love to have played today. You know why? When you're following up play as a central midfield player and the ball comes to you on the edge of the box, you know it's going to sit exactly on that lovely surface right now. When we played, it was bobbling around your ankles. It was a far more difficult technique to perform in those days.
Jim White and Simon Jordan. Monday to Friday mornings from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.